Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to day 15. Now, for day 15, this is going to be a little bit simpler than what you've already been used to from day 1 and 14. For this one, what you really have to do is go through a bunch of reading exercises, and that's from task 1 to 4. And then at the end, what I want you to do is create a notepad and copy 4 questions down and answer those 4 questions and make sure that it's about 1 to 2 sentences, right? No more than 1 to 2 sentences. So, just as an example, we're going to go through reading exercise 1, which is begin your journey in IT. It has 2 questions, right? What is a browser and what is a file folder, right? So over here, it's going to explain a little bit about what a browser is, and then similarly, it's going to explain about what file and folders are. And then after that, once all of that information is complete, once you've already acquired the information and you understand what a file and folder is and what a browser is, there's going to be a question bank. And these are more sort of like reflection questions. You don't really need to put them within a notepad or OneNote, or you don't need to store them anywhere unless you want to, but you just need to answer them in your head, right? And what this allows you to do is basically create sort of like, um, through reflection, you're going to have things that stick a lot longer in your mind, and that would be easier moving forward if you were to be asked a question, right? So can you tell me a little bit about a browser, right? Can you tell me a little bit about a file and folder? Can you tell me about these things that are very important in the modern IT world, right? And you'll have the answers to them. That's the intention of the reading exercise that we're doing here for day 15. And this is going to be similar for task 2. This is going to be similar for task 3. This is going to be similar for task 4 as well. And this is also going to be similar for task 5. But for task 5, near the end, what I want you to do after you've answered the reflection questions, head over to the final activity. And instead of creating like a Git repository and then storing that code in your remote repository afterwards, right? After you do all of the git commit, git add dot, and all those other commands, which we haven't covered in day 15 or even in the previous days following up to day 15, I just want you to create a notepad, and then within your notepad, just copy these 4 questions, right? The questions that it's asking you to explain, and store them in your notepad like this. You could keep them in numerical format, or if you don't want to do that and you want to go quick with it, you don't even have to do this numerical format. You can just keep the questions as is and then add a space in between the question and then type in whatever you want for the answers, right? And these need to be answers that are from your own reflections, from your own understanding. Don't copy them from Google, don't copy them from Bing, don't copy them from Firefox or whatever. You don't need to do any of that, right? Just make sure that these are questions that you're answering yourself, so you really understand and your brain understands what these are, why I'm learning them, why it's important, and why should I continue learning them. And after that, once you've answered all those questions near the end, you should be good to go for day 15, and we're going to move on with day 16. Thank you for listening.